Hello traders, hello investors, how are you doing today my friends? Let's talk about Apple right now because I think Apple is looking quite good. It is my first analysis on Apple in this channel at least. I have been doing Apple analysis on TradingView for 2 years right now, but here on my YouTube channel, this one is the first, so I think you guys are going to like. I really hope you guys are going to like. So remember to click on the like button and to subscribe at this channel to support me. I really believe this analysis is going to be very helpful to you guys. Right now, let's start analyzing the short term, the 1 hour chart. Then we will do an analysis on the daily and on the weekly chart, okay? For now, let's analyze the short term. In the short term, it is quite weird because Apple is trying to do what it's called a head and shoulders chart pattern. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right here. Let me draw it for you guys. So it is trying to do a head and shoulders chart pattern. The pattern is about to be triggered. However, when we analyze Apple and when we analyze the S&P near the 61.8% retracement, the Nasdaq near its support level as well, as seen in the daily chart, it is in a quite strong support area. If Apple reacts over here in the 1 hour chart and closes today above the $161.95, there's a decent chance that you're gonna see a false breakout and a bear trap on Apple. Okay, but it must close above the red line at $161.95. If we close above this red line today, the odds of a false breakout and a bear trap are going to increase dramatically. When any stock frustrates any head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders, or any other meaningful chart pattern, usually we see a strong movement against the pattern. So we gotta keep our eyes open on Apple right now. What's more, if this actually happens, we have some clear targets to work with. I do believe in the midterm, Apple is going to retest $176.29. Why that number precisely? Because if Apple, again, only if Apple frustrates the head and shoulder chart pattern, okay? If we do, we have 2 open gaps to fill. So far, Apple filled 100% of its gaps as long as the gaps appeared above the price. Okay, this is not true for gaps that appeared under the price, but for gaps like these that appeared above the price, this is true 100% of the time. Apple always filled that kind of gap. So yeah, any meaningful reaction, it's going to be quite good on Apple right now. However, we don't see one yet. Okay, let's wait by the end of the day. If we do close above this red line, great, that's going to be our first sign on Apple. Now, in the daily chart, the situation is a little bit complex. I would say that it is likely in a bear trend, but since November 2021, Apple didn't move at all. I mean, it did, but it is still at the same price level it was during the Omicron crisis. So, okay, we are still looking quite good. However, the most important support level in Tesla for the midterm is $157.17, this red line over here, because this point was a top level. On September 2021, it was a support level on November 2021. It was another support level on January this year. It did work as a support level during the war crash over here, right around this area. It's a little bit here. So it did work as a support level again for us at this point. And only if we lose this black line, I do believe Apple will truly engage in a bear market. Right now, the bias is slightly bearish, but I can't buy that this bear trend will continue for too long, not with a volume like this. The volume is not that high. It is dropping since we retested the 21 exponential moving average, but the volume is not that high. So I don't believe that this is a true bearish reaction. And when we analyze the weekly chart, the situation gets even a little bit better. In the weekly chart, we are talking about a crystal clear bull trend. We are doing higher highs, higher lows, And as far as I know, since December 2021, which was the previous top level, I'm so sorry, the previous top level was on January this year. So since January, it seems Apple is just dropping to retest the previous support level at the 21 exponential moving average, or the $157, okay, which was this previous top level. We did hit both support levels, and right now, that's fine. We are still at our support levels. We are trying to react. I don't see any meaningful reaction right now, but if we do, that's gonna be great, because we are near a support level in the weekly chart, near support levels in the daily chart, and we are near support levels in the 1 hour chart. Now, for the short term, if you ask me, I rather prefer to see Apple reacting, because this would be a very good indicator that Apple is going to fill the previous two gaps over here. That's going to be very good. We have some upside potential yet, but the problem is the catalysts in the midterm, okay? With the war, with fears of inflation, interest rates, the Fed, etc., it's gonna be rough. But if Apple goes through all of this, I think we're gonna see a very good bullish reaction. Right now, I think it is going to be the time to buy if we see a reaction. As someone who's neutral on Apple right now, I would be only looking for opportunities to buy. I don't think any opportunity to sell is interesting, or even to short. If I had Apple, I would just hold it, because again, we are near too many support levels, so I am still a little bit more optimistic on Apple, even more than on other mega caps over here. So yes, Apple is looking quite good. Let's see if we're gonna close above 161.95. So I will keep you guys updated on this. Thank you very much for your support. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you watched it so far, and to click on the like button. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. So thank you very much. Stay safe. Farewell.